People saying confirming that there is an album that was even like there was Absol. Somebody said yes, they're absolutely working on an album.
Nah, he might be talking about like when we originally got up to work.
Yeah.
Like this was years ago. Like
The rap game is wildin' right now, and at the center of all this mess is none other than Drake, aka the man who's acting like he's stuck in high school. I mean, seriously, Drake's out here making burner accounts, dropping sneak disses, and collabing with the ops. Like, is this dude for real? Let's break down all the drama that's been popping off lately because it's honestly too juicy to ignore. So let's rewind a bit. Remember that time when Drake got dragged?
Where are you at with a lot of the cats now, like the J. Cole's of the world or the Drakes of the world? Where are you guys at now?
Same place. It's all love from the moment I did the verse to after the verse. You know what I mean? I think hip-hop is a sport, so you're going to have these little spits and spats. And it's all good because, personally, I respect these dudes as, you know, as people. You know what I mean? So, outside of that, it's really nothing.
Dragged by Kendrick Lamar during their rap beef? Yeah, that was a whole situation. Kendrick didn't just clap back. He took Drake to school, and instead of responding like a real rapper...
I have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for, you know, the other two guys that I'm constantly, you know, up against, which is like Cole and Kendrick.
three-headed monster.
Yeah. So I have a lot of respect for those guys because they also continue to, you know, stay true to what we started with, and finding new ways to do it.
Drake decided to go full middle schooler on us. This man created a burner account. Yeah, a grown man with a burner account, just to throw shade at people. Like, who does that? And the shade wasn't just thrown at Kendrick. Nope, Drake decided to take shots at J. Cole and Nicki Minaj too. Yep, you heard that right. The same J. Cole who's been nothing but respectful and the same Nicki who's been holding him down for years. Talk about loyalty, huh? So here's how it all went down. Drake, or should I say Drizzy, on his new fake account, reposted this old tweet that shaded J. Cole. The tweet was from way back in 2019, and it brought up some ancient drama about how J. Cole got his phone stolen by a fan and tried to call Jay-Z, but Jay wasn't answering. Like, seriously, Drake? You're bringing up drama from almost a decade ago? What's next? You gonna post a MySpace update? And it doesn't stop there. Drake also decided to drop a collab with Lotto, someone who's had beef with Nicki Minaj for ages. Now, Nicki has been one of Drake's most loyal allies, even when everyone was jumping ship during his beef with Kendrick. But how does Drake repay her? By teaming up with someone who's been shading Nicki for years. Real classy, Aubrey. The Barbs and J. Cole fans were not having it. They started dragging Drake all over the internet, calling him a snake and saying he doesn't know the first thing about loyalty. And honestly, they're right. How you gonna go after J. Cole, who bowed out of the beef without even dissing you, and Nicki, who's been riding for you since day one? But don't worry, Nicki isn't the type to just let things slide. She went live on Stationhead and called Drake out for backstabbing her. And you know Nicki, she didn't hold back. She straight up called Drake and Lotto ugly boys and desperate ugly girls who are just thirsty for attention. Ouch, that's gotta sting. And let's talk about that collab with Lotto for a second. Drake dropped a whole 100 megabyte content dump with unreleased tracks, including that Lotto collab. But instead of fans being hyped, they were more focused on the fact that Drake was teaming up with Nicki's rival. People started speculating that there's some serious tension brewing within the Young Money crew, and honestly, it's not hard to believe. Rumors started flying that Lil Wayne, Nicki, and Drake might be throwing shade at each other. I mean, Wayne was just seen rocking an EXO chain that The Weeknd supposedly gifted him, and if you remember, The Weeknd and Drake have had their issues too. So, is there some kind of Young Money rift happening? Are we witnessing the breakup of one of the most iconic rap trios of all time? But back to Drake's pettiness. This man really went out of his way to throw shade at J. Cole for something that happened years ago, and it's honestly just sad at this point. Like, dude, why are you still mad about this? The whole Cole and Jay-Z situation happened in 2012, and Cole already addressed it. It's like Drake is trying to keep the beef going because his ego can't handle the fact that J. Cole chose peace over drama. And the crazy part is, Drake's out here clowning J. Cole for supposedly not getting respect from the industry. But let's be real, J. Cole doesn't need industry approval. He's built his career on being real, and that's something Drake could learn a thing or two about. If anyone else was throwing shade, maybe it would mean something. But coming from Drake, it's just laughable. The rap community is split on this one. Some people think Cole was smart to avoid beef and focus on his own lane, while others think he should have fired back. But at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter because Drake's just out here looking desperate. Instead of responding like a real rapper, he's taking the passive-aggressive route and throwing subliminal shots on the internet. It's like, bro, you're almost 40. Why are you acting like you're still in high school? And let's not forget how Drake's beef with Kendrick Lamar played into all of this. Kendrick dragged Drake through the mud, and instead of firing back, Drake went and made a burner account, even though their beef is what started all this drama. Nope, instead of taking shots at Kendrick, Drake decided to go after J. Cole and Nicki Minaj, two people who have been nothing but supportive. It's like, really? That's your move? And speaking of Nicki, she's been holding Drake down through thick and thin. She didn't jump on the hate train when everyone was coming for him, and she's always been loyal. But Drake? Nah, he's out here collabing with her rivals and acting like she doesn't even matter. It's honestly so disrespectful, and the internet is not letting him live it down. People are calling him out left and right, saying he's acting like a middle school girl with all this passive-aggressive nonsense. Someone on X even said that Kendrick was right when he called Drake a fake friend. And honestly, they're not wrong. Drake's been taking L's left and right this year, and instead of owning up to it, he's just digging himself into a deeper hole. The rap community's patience with him is wearing thin, and if he doesn't get it together soon, he's gonna find himself on the outside looking in. But let's be real, Drake's been sounding uninspired for a while now. It's like he's going through a midlife crisis or something. When he leaked that, let's just say embarrassing clip, it told us everything we needed to know. He's out here making questionable moves, mingling with the likes of Sexy Red, and throwing shade at Rihanna. Like, calling Rihanna average? Seriously, Drake? It's clear Drake was overdue for a major shakeup because his antics were getting stale. But instead of coming back stronger, he just keeps digging himself deeper. This latest content dump was supposed to be a big deal, but all it did was confirm what we've suspected for a while now: Drake's lost his edge. And honestly, that 100 gigabyte data dump was a whole lot of nothing. Instead of firing shots at Kendrick, who actually deserves them, Drake's out here throwing shade at J. Cole and teaming up with Lotto. It's like, come on, if you're gonna make a big splash, at least make it worth the hype. So, where does Drake go from here? He's alienated his closest allies, he's beefing with half the industry, and his fan base is starting to lose faith. It's like, dude, either get in the booth and respond directly or just hang it up. Because right now, Drake's just looking like the corniest dude in the rap game. And with that, let's see what happens next. Will Drake finally step up and address the real issues, or is he gonna keep playing these middle school games? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this ain't a good look for Aubrey. That is all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time.